I call Chris Little.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Childcare and education will play a vital role in the new society that we must build further to COVID-19, so I welcome the 100% rate relief for childcare providers to March 2021 and indeed the long overdue payment for sub-teachers announced today. Can I ask the Finance Minister what explanation the UK Government gave for refusing the furlough of Northern Ireland sub-teachers, how much the sub-teachers will receive and when they will receive it?
Well, the difference in approach, and I appreciate that Treasury has a lot on its plate at the moment. The difference in approach was that they've been very reluctant to furlough public sector workers unless there's a very clear demonstration of a loss of income to whatever sector they worked in as a consequence of not, and then they aren't able to be redeployed in other areas. The sub-teachers in England come through an agency, so in effect of a private employer who was able to access furlough money on their behalf. Sub-teachers here, as he will know, come on a much more ad hoc basis where they're essentially schools have lists of people that they can call up as and when required. As my understanding of the scheme was, because it's an education department scheme, it was intended to have a record of I suppose, the average days. That some people might only work once a week, others might be working 3 or 4 days a week, and to have some sort of an assessment based on the frequency of employment that they have over a period of time and try and make an allocation based on what their likely intake would have been from March right through to June. So that's my understanding of the basis scheme. The Education Minister, I'm sure, will be able to assist you with more detail in relation to that.
I call Claire Sugden.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Thank you, Minister. This is a good statement and I think will please many who have been fighting that, namely sub-teachers. Student hardship, I think, is an important one too, and the rates holiday extension to a year for targeted business.